we're going to start out with the first leg of the tour, if you will, for what I'm calling the Tour of Sonoma. Now, the Tour of Sonoma is where I'm going to go around to historic places, um, spots in the game that are unique to Sonoma or unique in Ultima Online in general, and just kind of show them off. We've got a really cool shard, and it's we got to show it off. So tonight we're going to be starting our journey out at the YMCA. Okay, so this is the YMCA, which is the You Marry Center for All. You Marry Center for All. Yeah. So it's just a large tower. It was actually placed, according to the information I was able to find, it was actually placed in 1998. And from what I read, a group of friends pooled their money together so that they could buy a large tower. Um, so back then, the housing ownership was a little different. So you had, instead of like the housing gump, where you had all the abilities to like remove people, ban people, add co-owners, all that great stuff. Um, you instead just had a house key, and if you lost the house key, or somebody else got your house key, you're basically shit out of luck. So um, the house key for this, if I recall, was lost. They lost the house key shortly after placing it. Probably that, I don't know if it was that same year later, but the house key was lost. And when that happens, the houses, usually they let the house drop. They just, whatever. But this place was such an early establishment, such an early gathering place for players, that they were actually able to like keep it up and kind of functioning for the community by having the community volunteer and help out there. They had carpenters who worked in the You Marry Center for All to replace all the furniture that was stolen on a regular basis, um, because there was no lockdown system for furniture, I guess, at the time, which I did not know about this. And excuse me, and thieves, not even thieves, pretty much anybody, just would come in and help themselves to it. There was also the old player killers who would come and have their fun in the area, if you will. Now, bear with me here because I don't know if this is still something that can be done, but it used to be. Okay, so I read that you couldn't place an energy vortex in the front yard anymore. So maybe that's something they did away with. I don't know, but the PKers would come here and just destroy people, like the role players and those kind of people. So um, from what I understood, they made it to where you couldn't cast EVs here for a while. Oh wow, that guy! Oh, I made him mad. Hey, you need to chill first of all, and you need to go. Wow, he's the strongest vortex ever. So, anyways, people would PK. They would do there used to be this glitch that they would do where you could chain purple potions together and just like insta explode people and stuff like that, insta kill them. So that happened a lot here. Um, okay, F that vortex. He can go on about his own business. um, so, anyways, they ended up. Let's see here. I believe the name of the guild was the Brotherhood of the Light, and they had this guy named King David. Now, for anybody who's played on Sonoma, I'm sure they know the name King David. He has been around for a great number of years, and he's done great things for the Shard, from what I know. I've never met him personally, but it's super cool. But anyways, so back then, the Brotherhood of the Light, which was ran by King David at the time, got together to offer protection for the town, essentially. So you'd have this group of do-gooders running around protecting the YMCA from um, the PKers, the jerks, anybody who was coming to grief or steal or stuff like that. Because there was just, it was fell, and this was the only faucet at the time, so that's kind of what happened. Um, as far as I understand, in 2000, it was officially recognized by the game masters, which I'm not sure what that means, but I'm assuming that has something to do with, them putting the deco out here and stuff like that. Nowadays, it says it's owned by Masana, which I'm assuming that's just to keep it up and not lose this piece of history, which is super awesome. Um, Whoop whoop, what up, dude? And sorry, heard the call of my people. I had to stop and do a whoop. My apologies. Back at it. Um, I don't know what it looked like in the past. I don't know how great it was or what the deco was like. But as of right now, this is kind of what you're looking at. Nothing too crazy. Mongbat dartboard. Let's see what we got up here on the second level. We got a beautifully colored loom over here. Got a furniture dye tub, a dyeing tub, and a dyeing tub. And of course, a bed. You have to have your beds so you can sleep. Man, this is really cool. Oh shit, old double bless stuff. That's pretty sweet. It's not stuff you see very often. There's tons of books in here. Children of the Muses, Volume 1. Children of the Muses. Nah, I don't think I want to read that. That sounds awkward to me. Oh, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. What's this? Oh, wow. Yeah. They have a complete Fell rune library here. How cool is that? Pretty sweet, right? So I don't spend a lot of time here. Like, no one really hangs out in Fell, obviously, but it's still pretty cool. Something unique, and I'm assuming these might have been added by Broadsword or Masana, but check these little portals out here. Oh, and then I'm there. No, I need to go more. Boop. Anyways, so that's pretty cool stuff, I think. Something that really kind of stands out here on Sonoma as something unique and something different. Oh wow, they have the old Guildstone here. Oh my Snapple Crackle. I haven't seen one of those on Sonoma yet. That's super cool. So yeah, this is just one place that's a little piece of history on Sonoma. A little bit of old school look. Yeah, it has a very classic feel to it. I mean, very old school looking, very well decorated. I don't know what we're doing here. We have class up here. Yeah. So this is just the first stop on this tour of Sonoma. Next tour will be taking place in a little special place that I hold dear to myself. I started researching it because I wanted to do it actually for this stream, but I got so tied up in finding info on it, and there's just so much to share, so I didn't want to do it for this. Didn't want to do it. We weren't going to do it. No new taxes.